Hey you guys, thank you guys for being here. I'm a little messy, don't mind me. Dude, I'm so tired, number one. Okay, so yesterday, I'm just gonna tell you just a little bit what's been going on. Yesterday, my neighbor and I, thank God, she's a sweetheart. She helped me trap 5 stray cats. We had 6, but 1 escaped. But we trapped 5 and we took them all down yesterday to go get spayed and neutered because there's so many cats around here, you guys, that are just over and over again, you know, reproducing and nothing's being done about it. Like, you know, so anyways, this is what we did. And it was very hard because, you know, I had to keep them in a cage. First of all, I had to bait them in there and trap them and then keep them in there overnight. And I'm hearing them cry and everything. I was crying. I was on my knees crying. And I was praying to God and saying, God, please help them get through this. Please calm them down. Please, please. And God literally got us through this because it was so hard, so hard. So the next day in the morning, I came down here and one of them escaped. And it was one of the girls, Phoenix, I named her. It was a baby. It was the reason, anyways, she was the reason why I started doing this whole thing. It was because of her. I named her Phoenix a while ago. But she's a younger one. She's a younger calico one. I don't know if you guys remember. But she's a calico. She's a little baby. Anyways, she will be fixed. But she did escape. She's smart. She knows what the hell she's doing. I don't know how she did. I don't know how they would get out of those traps because both sides has a door that's just, you can't get out of it. So I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. She escaped. Anyways, so we ended up doing 5, okay? We got 1 mama that kept having babies over and over again. We got her. So she will never have to go through that again, being raped and chased and being forced to have babies over and over again. She won't have to do that again. And then also we got 4 other boys. So that takes that down a notch too. You know what I mean? So it's just, I feel better about it, especially because, you know, I feed the cats over here. I feed the stray cats. So it helps me feel better knowing that like I'm doing something about it. I'm not just prolonging the issue or the problem here. I'm actually stopping it. And this is so funny why I'm telling you this, because this is part of the message. That's so interesting, Spirit, how this all tied in. This is so cool. Okay, so this is part of the message. So just how I was saying, like, no, instead of something that's been going on and on and on, just over and over and over, I'm stopping it. As I'm doing what I can, what I'm able to do. I'm stopping it, right? This is what you're doing. This is the message, okay? So interesting. Anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys that really quick, that I've been doing that. I'm so exhausted. I'm so tired. I spent all day yesterday in town just waiting for them to be spayed and neutered. Me and my neighbor, we went down to the beach. We dropped them off, went down to the beach and just sat there and was like trying to regroup, you know? There's a beautiful white bird flying over right now. Yeah, the Holy Spirit was with us the whole time, you guys. There's no way I could have gotten through this without God. Anyway, so we went down to the beach and we just sat there and we watched the waves for a little bit. I'm going to upload some beach moments that I videotaped down there. I'll do that right after this. And so we just sat there and we just waited for them to be done, and then went there and took hours and hours and hours. And then we went there, picked them up, and poor things, they were just, they weren't groggy. They were ready to go. So on the way home, they were just crying out, screaming. And so the whole way, it was so sad. I'm just talking to them the whole way. We get home and finally we let them all out. It was such a good feeling, you guys. It was such a good feeling. It just, I've done this once before with cats, but it just feels like I'm finally doing something about it. Like, because, damn it, yeah. I love them so much, you know what I mean? Like, so much. But I want to love them in a way that's, I don't know how you say, like, responsible or whatever. Whatever's best for them is what I want to do. You know, it's not about me. Fuck my feelings. I want them to be okay. I want them to be safe, happy, healthy. And this is part of it. And it killed me to have to do this. But to be able to see them released, when I got to release them and I watched them walk away, and then I fed them right after that, and they came up, you know, and I was so worried that they wouldn't like me anymore. But I'm like, fuck you, Shay. Fuck your feelings. Move that out to the side. We have something to do here. And I just want to say, this is going straight with this message. Whoever I'm talking to, you're saying this to yourself. Fuck my feelings. I have a job here. I came here to do something. And it's not like saying that, you know, your feelings aren't valid. That's not it. But sometimes something that's valid, it might just be irrelevant in the moment. And irrelevant to the mission that you came here to accomplish. Okay? And someone here, if you're finding this message, what's happening, it's happening on a bigger scale, and it's happening on a smaller scale too, macro, micro. It's happening in both. But what is happening is you are the one. Okay, so I learned this today with Transcendent Tarot. Please check her out, you guys. Every morning she has a premiere, a live every morning. And it's so good. And we get to go in there and chat with each other. And Transcendent Tarot, check it out. She's very good. I mean, I learned so much with her. It's crazy. So this morning she was talking about how inside of every cell, there is a nucleus. And inside of the nucleus, there is the DNA. And inside of the DNA, that's where the memory lives. Okay? And what happens with the DNA is trauma after trauma after trauma, weight after weight after weight. The cell gets weighed down. So does the DNA. The DNA gets swooshed and weighed down. It looks like a slinky kind of, yeah? And it gets weighed down and squished and smaller and smaller and smaller. When you start transmuting things, you guys, and it's like you're lifting things off of it, okay? You're transmuting. It's becoming lighter and lighter and lighter. And this thing starts opening up. This DNA strand starts opening up. It starts expanding, okay? And when it starts to expand, that's when the memory comes back online. That's when you start remembering things and remembering, oh my God, we're all one. Oh my God, I am them, they are me. Like, we're everything. Like, only love is real. Fear is not real. You start moving into the third to the fourth density. It's kind of like that. That's what happens. So I'm talking to someone who has lifted trauma off of their DNA, okay? And you are the one to do this. You are the one in your lineage. You're the one of your ancestors that was meant to do this. You are seeding some kind of light right now. Excuse me. You are seeding some kind of light right now into this realm that has never been seeded before. And that's the point here. The point is that you are seeding some kind of light that you have never seeded before. That's the point. Okay? And you are the one in your lineage to do this. So there's some kind of trauma that you have gotten off of your cells, your DNA. There's some kind of trauma that you lifted off of yourself here. And your DNA is expanding. Okay? This is really beautiful. For someone here, I just want to say, okay, so yes, you are your star ancestors. Okay, or your star ancestor. You are them. And you are seeding a light that's never been seeded before. This is your most authentic self. Someone here, yes, you've had to deal with some codependency issues, boundaries. Now, this could be either you being codependent on someone else or people being codependent on you and depending on you for everything, okay? Looking to you to solve all their fucking problems. Because it does say you got the love, it says that here. So I feel like it's like you have a specific love that everyone seeks, you guys. It's like you're that lighthouse, like they just see you and it's like, let me dump all my shit on you. And I feel like it's because they feel like you understand. Okay, so I'm talking to an empath and I'm talking to someone who is the ear. You're always the ear for people, right? You're always just sitting there listening. And it's like some people will tell you their whole life story, which is okay because, you know, you put yourself in that position where you are able to listen and you're able to understand and you're able to empathize with them. But the thing is, hey, Thomas. But the thing is that there's boundaries, right? And I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you are the first one in your lineage to finally put up these boundaries, okay? And to finally realize that, hey, people are being codependent on me and I need to, you know, stop this. I need to take a look at this, you know? And also it could be the other way around. Maybe you were codependent on some people as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's my Bodhi. Bodhi's right here and Harley's on my lap, you guys, and then Bodhi's laying right here on the cards. Harley cannot stand it. She hates having Bodhi around because she knows Bodhi and I are like this. Like, we're close. And Harley don't like that. Hey, stop that, Harley. I'm going to have to... That's not right, Harley, okay? So don't do that. We love you, Bodhi. Don't worry. She's growling at you, huh? That's right. So what's happening here? Here's the cards. I can't even believe this. They're all Earth cards. We have Earth in the past, okay, with missing link. And then we have Earth in the present. How's that? With new consciousness. And then Earth in the future, seeing the one. That's crazy. Okay, so like I said, on an individual level, we're birthing a new consciousness. We're birthing a new consciousness on an individual level, but this is all also happening on a collective scale. Okay, so individually, we are all birthing a new way of seeing things, and we're seeing through the one. Okay, right now, Earth and our collective consciousness is going through an upgrade when it comes to our consciousness, our collective consciousness. We're birthing a new one. Because this was the missing link. There was a missing link here, okay? And the missing link was seen through the one. And this is what we've been missing this whole time. Because if we see through this perspective, we can understand so much more, you know? And we won't, because it's almost like we're misunderstanding. Hey, Harley, that's it. You can't handle, then go. Sorry, Bodhi. She snapped at him. She clawed him. She can't take it. She just does. She can't handle that. And that's okay. All right. So, my goodness. So, all right. What's interesting is we have Earth coming out 3 times here, past, present, and future. So what I'm getting here is there's some kind of memory. You guys, 13:13 on the clock, number 1. There is some kind of memory that is coming out here for you, and it has to do with Earth. You have some kind of memory. Because even in a different deck, I just want to show you, Earth came out in a different deck. We have Earth 3 times in one deck, and then coming out in a different deck, okay? Earth. And then we have communication, co-creation, with the Earth right there in the middle. So right now, what you're doing, you guys, I'm talking to someone with extremely unique gifts, especially when it comes to this realm. Excuse me. But what I'm getting here is these are your ancestors. Your ancestors are coming through with you, and you guys are all seeding some kind of light here. But you are the one to do it. You are the one to do it. There's a butterfly right there too. You are the one to go through this transformation, you guys. You're the one. 1414. It's you. Okay? So someone here, you are making different choices than your ancestors. Okay? You are seeding some kind of light just by like staying grounded and being you, being who you are. It's not about what you're doing. It's about the life that you are allowing to come through you, is if that makes any sense. It's how you are deciding to see life, if that makes sense. That's what's changing things right now. It's the perspective. It's your perspective. That's what's changing everything. Deep cellular healing, that is what's happening right now. And there's portals opening right now, you guys. And I mean on an individual scale, but also on a collective scale. This is happening on a collective scale. We are moving into the one, you guys. This is really happening. Like, remember how we were talking about New Earth, right? Like, this is a real thing. And it's not a location, it's a frequency, it's a vibration. And we are legit, we are moving into it. This is it, you guys. And I am extremely excited. So what I want to show you guys really quick. Also, I just want to show you some more cards that came out for you. Okay. So the I am presence, of course. Of course this came out. I am presence, cosmos. And celestite is, celestite and boulder opal are the two stones that are coming out today. Dance. And this talks about moving your body and energy, getting your energy going. And when you dance, you move around, you run, or whatever it is, you are literally shifting, okay? You're moving energy. Things are being transmuted. Like, this is a way someone could be doing this because, maybe you're dancing more or you're just moving your body more. And by doing this, you are transmuting energy, okay? So that's one way to do it. Another thing to do, you guys, is be in touch with your divine breath. And I'm going to read this. Divine breath, and then this is what came out, divine breath. And also look at this. Look at this card. It's so beautiful. We have this card. It's called Guide. There is your ancestors. I know my hands are dirty. Don't worry. There are your ancestors looking through your eyes, okay? That's what's happening here, is your ancestors are all looking through you. You are the star ancestor. You are the one. You're the one to shift things. You're the one to think differently. You're the one to choose differently. You're the one to birth a new consciousness. And that's what's happening right now, okay? You are birthing a new consciousness, but so is the collective on a collective scale. You see what I'm saying? You are, and so are we. Everyone is. But you are the one to seed a specific light of your ancestry line that has not been seeded before. And whoever I'm talking to, you have been guided by your ancestors with every step, every move you make, every thought you have, every perspective, and every new consciousness that is birthed. But also, I'm getting someone who is super connected to Mother Gaia. Like, what I'm feeling here is you have ancient memories with Mother Gaia, because Mother Gaia has come out too many times. And we also got past, present, and future Earth. So what I'm feeling is that you and your ancestors, I'm feeling someone, I'm talking to someone who was here in the beginning of time. And I feel that you hold the memory of Mother Gaia. What? You hold the memory of Mother Gaia. Fuck, are you crazy? Is that even a thing, you guys? That's what I'm getting. You hold the memory of Mother Gaia. And maybe Spirit is saying that we all do inside of our DNA, and it's up to us to unlock that. Now, see, that's where I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Spirit is telling me that we all do, or I'm talking to someone who literally holds the memory of Mother Gaia inside of you. I'm getting that you have transmuted to such a depth that it's revealing memories of Gaia that no one has heard, no one has seen, no one has felt, no one has experienced before. Eat my Bodhi. Good boy, Bodhi. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now, and also, well, I'll tell you that after. I'm going to read this verse. We're going to read Divine Breath together. All right. It says, our breath is a continuous reflection of the precious balance of life. The air we exhale can only be so because we inhale it. Interesting, right? Likewise, in our lives, there is a constant exchange between giving and receiving. And respecting our rhythm during these exchanges is important to preserve our energy. Also, let us remember that we will receive to the extent that we give, and that the energy in which we participate in this divine exchange will be responsible for sowing flowers or stones on our paths. Become fully present once again. This card reminds us that breath is lent to us on earth for a defined time. The first exchange where we experience giving and receiving is done with the universe through our breaths. Reconnecting with it through these cycles of inhaling and exhaling brings us back into the presence of the moment. And it is only from this space where we find our balance that we can offer completely and accept fully what is being offered to us. Isn't that beautiful? So let's grant ourselves a moment to reconnect with our breathing and give it our full attention. Let's focus on the base of our noses, right at the entrance to our temples, the precise place where air enters and leaves our bodies at a constant rate. By feeling the fluidity of this perpetual exchange, we can honor the breath entrusted to us and through which we can live this earthly experience filled with lessons. This is just absolutely beautiful. I want to read one more, you guys, and it's the Cosmic Chant, okay? Because this was on the bottom of the deck, overarching energy. This talks about harmonizing your melody with the universal symphony, stuff like this, okay? When we are in tune with life, we act fairly and respect the balance of the world. This is why it is so important to offer ourselves moments of silence. That's why, right? It's to listen to this melody that carries and it transforms us. This melody that helps us reveal our true notes. Listening to a dissonant musical instrument disturbs us, but can we tune it as we play? Likewise, remaining silent and slowing down will allow us to reattune ourselves to the universal symphony. Silence is so important in our busy lives. Although the pace of our daily lives can lead us to believe that we have many things to do and that each of them is much more important than ourselves, we actually deeply need moments of silence and connection with ourselves. This is certainly even more so in those moments than we think we don't have time to stop. So this is certainly even more so in those moments when we think we don't have time to stop. So in those moments when you feel like you are going, I can't stop, this is more important than anything, that's especially when it's important to stop and feel the silence and listen to the silence, because there's something in that moment that we need. We're not hearing it. We're disconnected in that moment. When you feel yourself going, that means you are disconnected, okay? We should be here. So what's interesting too, you guys, oh, my eyes. I'll tell you what, I just can't do makeup no more. I really can't. Anyways, you know what's cool is I saw this, okay? This is what came out for you. Hey, 1 second. Get off of her. No. Naughty boy, okay? Leave her alone. It's okay, Mama. It's okay, okay? You get up, pretty girl. Mommy's right here, okay? Leave her alone, Riri. It's okay, girl, okay? Get up, sweetie pie. I gotta go. Leave her alone, Riri. I'm watching you. Hi, Bodhi. I'm sorry, baby. I know. I had to get up, my love. I'm sorry, Bodhi boy. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry to you, too. Yeah. Riri! Bro! Hey! It's okay, Bodhi. Not you, baby. Not you, Bodhi. Hey, Riri. Can you go, please? Mama, it's okay. Leave her alone. For fuck's sake, Riri. It's okay, girl. Don't fall for it. Riri keeps telling Mama, like, he'll like call her over to him and he'll be like, oh yeah, I got a bug or I got something over here. And he's full of shit. he's just telling her that. And then she goes over there and jumps on her. So anyway, all right. My goodness. They're okay now. But you know what I thought was interesting, you guys, is this other deck that I pulled for you guys, that I pulled from, is, okay, bottom of the deck, you got Ancient Oak Spirit. So there could be an oak tree around you that's significant. That's for someone in specific. But also, I'm getting Mother Gaia. And I'm getting your ancestors, okay? There's something you have alchemized here, and you're walking through the door. You are opening up a part of your ancestral line that you have never opened up before, and no one has in your lineage, okay? Sorry, I'm kind of out of breath. I had to run. There's something you're unlocking here, is what I'm getting, okay? There's something you are unlocking, and it's because you have lifted the weight off of your DNA, literally. Like, that's a real thing, you guys. The trauma, it weighs down our cells. And then in our cells, right, inside of that nucleus, that is where the DNA is. And inside of that DNA, that is where the memory is. That is where our amnesia does not live, right? So it's like, when we can get past this trauma, you know, unpack everything, lighten up the DNA expands, and we fucking remember. We start remembering shit. This is where you are going. This is where you're at. You are walking through a door because you've transmuted something. There's something here you have turned into gold, okay? And you are accessing a part of your lineage that you have not accessed before. That's what's happening. And I'm feeling someone here, you have major memories of Mother Gaia. Like, you have, like, this is what I'm hearing, that you have access to Mother Gaia's memory. Like, your Mother Gaia's memory lives inside of you. And I don't know if I'm hearing that for everyone. Is that for everyone? And I would think maybe, because we're all parts of Mother Gaia. You know what I mean? Because we're here. We have to be in order to live here, in order to exist. But what I'm just wondering if that's for everyone or if this is just for you. I'm gonna leave that there. So, you have transmuted something, some kind of ancestral pain. You're walking through a door. You are accessing something that you have never accessed before, you and your ancestors. And boom, prosperity, okay? This is the card that flipped out, prosperity. So this door, that's where it leads. You alchemizing all of this ancestral pain, that's where it leads, to prosperity. All right. So the main thing here is, you guys, is, damn it, Harley, you just, the main thing here, I feel, is, I'm going to get a couple cards. I just feel the main thing is to stay present, present with your breath, especially. That is the advice here, is to be present with your breath. But also, I want to just say, know that you are very guided. Your ancestors are working through you. Some work through the animals around you, through the elements, but through people as well. But also what I'm getting, though, is they see through you, okay? Wow, like, you are the star ancestor, and you are, it's like, yeah, you carry your lineage. You are the one, though, to change. You are the one to stop something. You are the one to do something different here. And because of that, you have lifted this weight off of your DNA, and you're accessing something that your lineage has never accessed before. Very interesting. And I just feel that it's something about you and Mother Gaia. There's something there. There's some kind of memory there. There's something about Mother Gaia. And look at this. Your occupation is to be in bliss. Okay, like, this is your new job, you guys. This is what you're supposed to be doing. That's your new job, and you just got hired, okay? You just got hired to be in bliss. Fucking Twitter. She's trying to find a place to lay an egg, and I made her a place, but it's not good enough. So now she's hopping around on one foot, trying to find a place. I gotta make her another place, I guess. A box or something. You guys. This is what I split it on. So not just you are going through an awakening, it's your ancestors as well. And I also feel that you are waking up to something about your ancestry line. Again, you are seeing the truth about something. You're walking through the door of your ancestor, there's a hawk. There's a fucking hawk. There's a hawk. Tell me your ancestors are not coming through the fucking animals. Dude, if you have any doubts that this is not your message, this is not your message then. Because whoever I'm talking to, you just know. Like, this is my fucking message. I know. I've been transmuting shit. I've been doing shit differently. I know this is my fucking message. I know my ancestors worked through me. I know the ancestors worked through the animals. Someone here has been seeing hawks. You've been seeing animals. The animals act differently around you. Dragonflies is another one. Butterflies is another one. The trees, that's a big sign right there. Oak trees especially, but any kind of tree, okay? Dude, I'm talking to someone who just knows, okay? If you have any doubt, then maybe it's not your message. Because I'm talking to someone, this is a knowing, like, yeah, I know my fucking ancestors worked through me. And not just that, but it's like, I know that I'm doing the work. I know that I'm changing. I'm doing something different, okay? That's what I'm getting with you. One more thing before I go on with the cards. Your ancestors are bringing you some kind of a message. It says communication is coming. I know it's kind of hard to see. It's small. Communication is coming. But also, it says, don't you know diamonds are built under extreme pressure? Keep going, okay? So someone here, you could be feeling like you want to give up. There's some, I mean, this is what you're doing, dude. You came here to release trauma from your ancestral line, and you are doing it. You are doing it. And look at this. The next card, it says, you are a light worker. You are a healer. This is not a mistake. That's who I'm talking to. Fucking Riri. So, yeah, communication is coming. And then the one that flipped out is this. And it says, you are one of a kind. And this is from your ancestors. Your ancestors are saying, we've been waiting for you. We've been waiting for you. We needed you. And you needed us. Because you have learned from their mistakes as well. Okay? So this is beautiful. Let's get some messages. This is really beautiful. I know this is a long one. But it is what it is. Achievement. You're getting yourself out of a prison right now. I feel like definitely, you guys, there's some codependency here, and there's boundaries that need to be made. Okay, if you have not done this yet, this is your next step. Okay, is to put up those boundaries. Don't stress yourself over it. It is what it is. Okay, it's not personal with anybody. It's vibration. It's not personal. This is frequency we're talking about. But again, you are putting yourself first, and you're alchemizing something. Okay. And you're getting yourself out of some kind of self-imposed cage, a prison, of maybe feeling like you have to do everything for everyone. You have to be responsible for everyone around you. No. You're birthing a new consciousness right now, okay? Entity attachment in the reverse. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. You have, or had an entity attachment. This was one of the things that you came here to get off of your lineage, you guys. And that's why this is a co-creation process. Your ancestors are helping you because they know what you're going through right now. Okay? You are releasing some kind of entity. And what I'm feeling, this hello, and then we have some kind of false narrative behind that. I'm just feeling someone is about to say hi to you. And it has to do with because you released something. It's like you released something, so something is coming in. And I'm feeling this is a person, right? This is a person who is good for you. Now, whether it's love doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is a soul connection, though. Okay, that's coming in for you, and it's because you made room. That's why. Okay, what else, Spirit? I can't, you guys. The devil. Come on. Like, dude, you came here with a lot of baggage in your ancestral line. You've been fucking really working hard, is what I want to say. You've been really working hard. And this self-love is the key. It's the key. So what I'm getting here is the devil card. This is the devil and the self-love. What I'm getting, you guys, is you could have had shame and guilt for taking care of yourself, okay? You could have had that feeling of like, you feel guilty for taking care of yourself. That was an entity attachment that you have gotten rid of. And you know how you got rid of that? Is by being aligned with the truth. And the truth is that this is a good thing to take care of yourself. This is what you need, you know? You deserve this. You deserve to be loved by yourself. Wow. Wow, you guys. You were holding yourself bondage, you guys. But you have put back balance. And what I'm getting is your masculine in bondage here. Okay? Overworking, overtired, being stressed out all the time. You had your masculine in bondage. And someone here, you are putting back balance. Tommy, not right now, babe. Okay, so what else? Tommy, I'm sorry. Okay, why don't you lay right there? No, 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 not right here. No. I need this space right here, okay? You can go right behind me. Good boy. You're such a good boy, Tommy. Yeah, imprisonment came out in the reverse, and it says trusted. And what I'm getting here is trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. And I feel like also it's about the people you trust. Who are you putting your trust in, okay? No, Hey, I said no. Now stop, Tommy. Wow, you see how close you can get, don't you? I saw that. Wow, we have soulmate in the reverse with evil eye. So, someone here, this is an ex of yours, evil eyeing you. Someone is jealous of you. You have an ex that is was a false twin flame that is jealous of you, throwing that energy towards you. That's for someone specific. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure why that's coming up. Oh, okay. You've taken your power back from someone. This could be an ex of yours, but you have taken your power back. And you've done this by taking mature action in this realm. So the action that you take has now matured. This is how you've retrieved your power back. So this is what you came here to do, though. There's a lot of people I feel that you've had to take your power back from, you guys. A lot of boundaries that have had to be put up. I'm just going to get one more because we're going on 40 minutes. There's a lot of codependency. Wow. Someone is trying to block your transition here. We're going to get more on that right now. 999 is relevant. Someone's trying to block this transformation. We have voodoo coming out in the reverse. Magic. There's some kind of magic that people are trying to project onto you. It's not working. Oh, wow. Check this out. That's how it came out. This magic is not working. You're ascending anyways. And what I'm getting is your ancestors. No, Tommy. Your ancestors are right there with you. There are people around you that are trying to block this transition, okay, and block your ascension. There's no fucking way it's happening. Do you know how many beings you have around you? No way. No way. And not just that. What I'm getting here is it's someone in the community. I don't know who's doing this magic, you guys, but it's a friend of a friend of a friend is what I'm getting. It's like someone that you wouldn't even think. Someone random. That's what I'm getting. I don't know why. It's just weird what I'm getting. Someone random. But this is ending, okay? And your inner child is being set free. I love this. I love this. So not only you are ascending, your inner child's ascending, your ancestors are ascending, and not just that. Earth on a collective scale is ascending. When we ascend, we all ascend. So that's what's happening, and that is why we have past, present, and future Earth card here. I feel like it's like when, you know, when one part of us ascends, we all ascend. This is what's happening right now, you guys. We're seeing the one. And that's why there's an ending here, okay? And your inner child is free. It's okay to come out and play. You're safe. I love this. This is the message, you guys. Yeah, sorry it's so long. There's going to be a lot of jealous and envy here because I'm feeling someone walking into a lot of prosperity. And that is because you have transmuted some kind of ancestral trauma. That's why, you know, you needed time to reflect and be still and have patience with yourself so this change could take place, okay? And what I'm getting here, remember the inner child's coming out to play again. Boom, look at the next two cards. Purification and playfulness. Dude, this is exactly what's happening, okay? You've gone through some kind of purification and it's letting your inner child come out and play again, all right? And last card, you're free. And I gotta say, the next card, I have to show you this. Magic. There was some magic being done here, but you are free from that. And you're making your own magic now. You're seeding your own magic now. And this is really beautiful. Okay, we're done. Is there anything else, Spirit, that you want to say before we go? So you and your ancestries, or ancestral line, you guys are releasing some kind of entity attachment. And this had something to do with being codependent and having a hard time putting up boundaries with people. This is why you came here, though. And you are seeding your unique frequency here into this realm more than any other ancestor, okay? And your ancestors have been guiding you through all of this, helping you. But also, okay, so you've been transmuting. That's what I wanted to say. You've been transmuting some kind of ancestral pain, and it's opened up this door. You've alchemized something, and it's opening up a door to something deeper. And that's what I'm getting with your DNA. Your DNA is expanding right now, and you are learning more about your ancestral line. There's memories coming online. That's what's happening. There's memories coming online now because of this. So you're ascending, your ancestors are ascending. Oh my God. Someone here, you got some good karma coming here, and it's always go to the doctor, always do that and everything, right? But for someone here, you're going to be feeling a hell of a lot better physically. That's what I'm getting. When it comes to your physical body, you have good karma coming in here. It's going to make you feel better. That's what I'm getting right away with that. Look at that. You're moving on. You're moving on. Someone here, you could have been treating your physical body like shit. That's for someone. But for someone with some kind of health concern, miracles happen every fucking day. So don't ever not believe that. All right? And I'm going to leave it there. Always go get checked up. But I believe in God and his medicine first more than anyone's. And I'm just going to say, you know, this just reminds me of my story just a little bit right before we go. I know it's a long message. I'm sorry. But really quick, I have been on medication, and I've talked about this before, and I'm trying to get off these last two medications. It's fucking hard, but I'm going to try harder. I'm going to get even more delusional with it. I am. And also, but I just want to say, so maybe you've gone through stuff like this where you have been, you know, lied to by doctors, and then you getting yourself in a really sticky situation where doctors are telling, 43 on the clock, doctors are telling you that yes, this will work, this pill will work, just try this and then add this one, and then you end up like this because this is what happened to me. There's karma. You have good karma, and it's going to take care of something here, something that you thought would never heal. Do you hear me? Something that you thought would never heal. It's going to heal. And you will move on. You will move on. All right? That's it. That's it. This is part of your karma for this is what this is, you guys. This is part of your karma for dealing with all this ancestral baggage. You didn't have to do that, but you did. You lifted all the trauma off of your DNA. You're starting to remember more every day, but not just that. There's major karma. There's major karma for the work that you have done. And for someone here, it is going to take care of some kind of 44 on the clock. It's going to take care of some kind of physical illness, you guys. Something that you thought would never fucking heal. It's going to be miraculous. I'm not kidding. There's 2 dragonflies. This is happening. Thank you, God. The wind. This is happening. We are releasing ancestral trauma, and we are starting to remember more and more every day. This is happening on a micro scale, but it's also happening on the macro scale. It's happening individually and collectively. And it's happening, you guys. This is a real thing, and it's really happening. And I'm just so excited about it. Please let me know in the comments how you feel about this. Remember that you are one of a kind, and that your ancestors are saying this, and your ancestors want you to know. They want to tell you, thank you so much for doing this. Thank you so much for taking the time to go through this baggage, to lift all this weight off of your DNA so you can remember. Thank you so much for doing this. Thank you for doing the things that maybe we couldn't, okay? You are one of a kind, and communication is coming, okay? There's something coming in here for you, some kind of communication you will know. All right, you guys, this is the message. I'll see you in the next one. Please let me know how you feel about this, what you're thinking. This is heavy, but it's light, okay? And I'm excited because this is happening, like I said, on individually, but it's happening for all of us. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Let me know how this resonates with you. I'm dying to know. I love you. Congratulations.